Well, hello. My name is Mike Jacko with REIA, the Minnesota Real Estate Investors Association, and also 25 plus years of experience doing rehabs and wholesales. I'm a landlord, do creative seller financing like lease options, contract for deeds, land contracts, that sort, as well as buying and selling notes, and I've done a little bit of hard money lending as well. So I've got a lot of experience, and I've been running the REIA for about 15 years. So I've got a lot of experience working with students as well, and I've developed some systems over the years to help our members locally here, and now recently over the last couple of years here, students around the country, with some tools that are already available for you guys through the Dayton REIA. And now I'm going to be out there for a couple days with you guys. On October 4th, I'm going to be doing, at your main monthly meeting, I'm going to be covering how to quickly and accurately estimate repairs. Right? So I'm hearing from students all over the country, I shouldn't say my students, but I'm hearing from real estate investors all over the country that right now, because of how hot the real estate market is in most areas, that their acceptance ratio when they make offers is they're making 20, 30, even 40 offers to get one offer accepted. Well, that's quite unacceptable to me. And the reason for that is because they know how to estimate repairs. Maybe not quickly and as confidently as what I'm going to share with you guys on the 4th at the Dayton REIA. But they just don't know what to do with properties where the seller doesn't have enough equity they can accept your cash offer. Or maybe they have no equity at all, or they're in that limbo area where they have a little bit of equity and the investors just don't know what to do with the properties at that point. And so they're just throwing out cash offers, cash offer, cash offer. Okay, well, if the seller can accept your cash offer, great, they make a cash offer. If they cannot accept our cash offer, we got to figure out what to do. What kind of offer can we make? And I'm going to share with you guys some tools on that. So on the 4th at your main monthly meeting, we're going to go through the methodology and the whole process of estimating repairs. I'm going to share with you guys the numbers and everything you're going to need so that you can confidently do that. Right, so we're going to spend about an hour and a half on that at your main meeting on the 4th. I believe that's Wednesday night in October. Okay, but then on Saturday the 7th, this is the second part of this whole thing that I'm coming out there to share with you guys, is what do you do? First of all, how do you get the after repaired value? What if you don't have access to the MLS? Okay, well, I'm going to share with you guys some simple online tools. I shouldn't say they're simple, but they're not easy to get to if you've never played around with it anymore. The information is out there thanks to different sites like Zillow and Redfin and Truly and stuff like that. Now, you cannot use the numbers that they're providing on the front end public stuff. Okay, but if you know what you're looking at and what to look for, I can share with you guys how to drill beyond all those zestimates and all that stuff and get to what the real numbers are and find the numbers or the properties that those websites are using to create those values, and then you can actually look at them and then yourself to determine, is it a true comp, and if it is a true comp, use it. If not, throw away everything else. Okay, and that information is available online. It's just not easy to get to, but once you figure out how to get to it, it's very simple to work with. And those are the types of things that we need to do to be able to quickly analyze a deal without having to waste the time of the realtors to get the comps. Now, I'm not saying we use Zillow or Truly or Redfin to buy a property without running the comps. We still need the comps from the MLS. I just want to share with you a quick way to get a general idea of the after repaired value of a property without having to waste the realtor's time on properties that you may never buy. However, we do still go and get the realtor's comps after we've gotten a seller to agree to our offers so we can verify our information. So they've agreed to our offers either verbally or conceptually. We just haven't gotten them under contract yet. So, and that's all the kind of stuff I'm going to share with you guys on at the workshop on Saturday the 7th. On October 7th is going to be when we're going to spend the whole day doing the workshop. So on Tuesday night or Wednesday night, on the 4th, we're going to do the estimated repairs. We need to get that out of the way because that's one of the most crucial parts of our total deal analysis process. We need to know what that number is going to be because that's huge, right? But then on Saturday, I'm going to share with you guys how to use some tools that are actually available for you guys already through the Dayton REIA's website And one of them is going to be a tool I've developed over the years. It's a seller net sheet. And the seller net sheet it's kind of modeled after the realtor's net, but I've geared it more towards working for investors. And once I share with you guys how this works and how to use it, it's going to take the seller, and you walk through with the seller on it, and one, it's going to help us uncover what the seller's true motivation is. Because we're going through the net and we're asking them questions, and the net sheet, getting the information from them, they start opening up and they start telling us, without realizing what they're doing, because of the way I've got it designed, their true motivations generally will come out. So we'll figure out what that is. And two, if the seller has enough equity in there and we can make a cash offer and we're highly confident they'd accept it, we just make the cash offer. We don't have to do anything else. Or let's say they have no equity, but if we could do it subject to and the numbers would work for us because we could hold on to it for a cash flow on property. Okay, great. We make a subject to offer or a lease option offer. But what about those ones where there's a bit of equity in there? There's not enough equity for a cash offer, but there's enough equity in there, even after we go through and do the seller net sheet, that the sellers just aren't going to accept giving us the properties for nothing. They want something out of it, and quite honestly, they deserve it. They're properties. So how do you handle those situations? That's where most investors fall short. They just throw out the cash offer, or they don't even make offers. I've heard many investors say, the seller can't accept the offer, so why even bother? Why waste my time? Or why insult the offer with a lowball offer and knowing that they can't accept it because they owe more than my offer? Well, there's things we can do with those. And that's what I want to share with you guys on Saturday is Wednesday night we're going to get the repair estimates. On Saturday we're going to go through, get the ARV, work with the seller net sheet, and we're going to work through a couple different examples throughout the day so you guys understand this whole process and how to use the seller net. And then I'm also going to share with you guys the next step. Even if you don't know what to do after that and the seller has a moderate amount of equity, how do you construct your offers? And we need to discuss what the exit strategies are, possible exit strategies. And then based on the exit strategies, we can then construct offers to the sellers. And we've even got a tool available for you guys through the Dayton website that will actually analyze it and construct multiple different offers for you. There's an offer generator wizard that'll look at, once we've gone through and put in all the information, and it'll analyze eight different possible ways for us to buy the property and share with you the exit strategies based on those offers, and then which ones you want to make to the seller. And then we go ahead and we create a letter of intent, and the system will even do that for you. It'll create the letter of intent to submit to the sellers. And I want to spend the day with you guys on Saturday on how to do that. And once you learn that quick, simple system that we've developed for you guys, it's going to change. When we're hearing investors making one out of, getting one offer accepted out of 20 or 40, that's going to bring it down to where, like, my students and my members are getting one offer accepted out of every 3 to 5. And in some of the hotter markets, that average is probably one offer out of every 5 to 10 if you're in a really hot market and you're in one of those markets where people are actually making close to 30 or 40 offers. So this is going to save you guys a lot of work and help you guys buy more properties once you learn this quick, simple little system. So we'll see you guys in Dayton.